All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our second Mario Kart Wii World Cup cast of the day. I am Seed, and it's very nice to be joined by my friend Neemsy today.
Hello, how's everyone doing?
And we've got a really exciting match for you today. We have got Team Asia versus Team Benelux. This is the first time that these teams have ever matched up against each other in a World Cup format. A little brief history on both of these teams. The only year that both of these teams are present in 2023, but they did not match against each other. Asia have won a play-in game against the Netherlands before, which makes up a main core of BNL, and actually one of today's players, Smash, was playing in that lineup. Asia have never made it past a group or Swiss stage, whereas once Benelux made it past them in 2017, achieving 4th place. But that was a long time ago now, and both of these lineups have shifted drastically. And we're going to take a look at some of them, hopefully now. So yeah, these are the two groups. We're on the Group B side today, Asia versus Benelux. It's a single round robin, so just one match for this cast. Top 4 in each group advance to the bracket stage. So, as we mentioned, Asia versus Benelux. Taking a look at the Asia lineup for today. We have the 4 runners of Emil, Backcake, Crack or Mike Pakistan, and Smash or Lexin, with Yoshi Chris 08 bagging. This is a very strong lineup, actually. Team Asia have sort of formed off the fact that, obviously, with Emil, that India isn't playing. And we see that across the bench as well with players like Jaker and Rahul and Z-Devil. Obviously, in the history bracket, as Team Asia as we know it, 2020 they got 12th, 2020 first, they got 10th, and 2023 15th. But this lineup holds a lot of firepower, a lot of experience, especially looking at players like Emil and Backcake, who have played the game for many, many years now, and especially with a player like Backcake and his speed as well. He's going to be really, really dangerous player in this match. And then someone like Crack, who again is been around the D2 level for quite a few seasons now, is a very comfortable player, very confident player, has the advantage of being and playing from Pakistan, which, as some of us have experienced, his net can be very difficult to predict, and that might play a part in all EU lineup of BNL. And yeah, Smash, again, as I mentioned, played in 2021. And Yoshi Chris 08 as well. A young, eager, keen bagger who's been around D1 with Team Leops. And a very strong 5 overall. And if we move on to the Benelux lineup, Neemsy?
Yeah, I'm going to go quick with this because there's 8 in the room. We got Ollie Frey, Shura, Ruben, Indy, and Joris. Kind of a big story with Team Benelux is kind of who's not playing. So there's no Jeff, no Leops. But obviously, I think these guys, it doesn't matter to these guys. They're out here getting the job done. I am very interested to see how this goes with this specific lineup. I know they've been scrimming a lot recently with these guys. So, I mean, so we still have 8 in the room. Trying to get anything.
I mean, I think the interesting thing about Benelux is it's a core of AV mainly across their whole roster now with no Jeff and no Leops, but they've added in additions such as Shura, who's previously represented France, and Ruben, who makes his international debuts in this tournament, has played around the D3 level over the last couple of seasons, and is a very confident and competent player. And then, yeah, as well, Uncle Joris, been around for many, many, many years now, a very competent bagger, someone that they know very, very well. So as we have got 10 in room now, Neemsy, who do you think is going to take this one?
I got Asia, man. I do think on paper they have the better lineup. I think they have the better veterans. So, and I think Joris will outbag Yoshi Chris, actually. So we'll see how that goes.
I think that yeah, for Asia, which is mainly sort of a sort of team scrambled together, last minute of players from that can represent the Asia region from all over the all over the country, all over the world, sorry. We, the chemistry for Benelux may work better, but they have got their new additions as well. But yeah, I'm agreeing with you. I think that the firepower, I'm looking at specifically Emil and Backcake. I think that there's going to be, I think that they're going to be able to take the win.
Yeah.
So
How do
yeah,
you
I
think the bagging
believe.
battle is going to go specifically
Yeah,
as a bagger yourself?
I believe that we might have on the side a Yoshi Chris bag POV as well. So we'll be able to get a little bit better intel into who maybe has shock, who does have shock for sure if Yoshi Chris balls it. We might have that up and running. But here we go.
It's also only the only funky POV we're going to have. We have 2 daisies. We have Emil
Oh, yeah.
and Shura for Benelux.
Yeah. So getting underway here, Asia in 1-3-5-7, picking DDR, and it was Sherbetland, sorry. Sherbetland that came out for Benelux. So nothing too out of the ordinary, and it will be RBC actually. There was a split track choice that we couldn't tell from the characters, the Japanese characters. But yeah, and we'll be getting underway with Shura POV starting in fourth here, looking to play for a draft. I imagine that we'll see Emil swerving to prevent. Looks like Olifay might be able to snag a draft. Shura's pushed away.
Out.
Shura itemless in sixth. Not an amazing start from his point of view. Looks like Emil is still holding down first.
Both teams had someone hard sitting for Aethers.
Yeah, I think that eighth place boxes will prove important in this war. Looks like Emil probably going to get redded here. He will Shura with
his POV is very choppy right now, so we're not going to switch over to that for a little bit till we get that figured out.
Yeah, it looked like we see Joris slightly in 10th there. We'll be getting the first box. BNL occupying
Asia top 2.
Third, so Asia top 2. So Crack managed to get himself up there. Backcake managed to get himself up there. Triple Shrooms in 4 for sure, though. Will be looking to get rid of this red where suitable. Yeah, I don't think anyone's taking that anytime soon. And it looks like Smash as well. Out with the star. Going to do a little bit of slagging, but sure will be able to get himself a little bit closer to Crack here, but a really strong start from Asia.
We're about to find out if someone has shock as well. Looks like the guy in 10 is not using anything. He's shock or Bill.
Shock's in play, yeah.
Someone does have shock.
We'll be able to tell
It is Yoshi Chris, but Asia does have shock.
Asia are in a really fantastic seat. It's no surprise to see Backcake with his specifically strong running skills just gone in first already. Crack holding it down in second. Holding shock, staying ninth. Yeah, looks like this race could already be run. Top 2-4, shock in play.
If you're BNL here, you just got to be chaining for blue. Oh, it does look Emil is holding blue in 4. So Asia's top 2 holding blue in 4 and have shock. This is a really good seat for them.
Yeah, we're looking at a very strong start for Asia here. Shows just pretty much can't really do anything. Just got to stay alive. We saw a similar situation in the last match. If you joined us with Barney on his POV, just sort of being stuck in third. Doesn't want to get a TC. Doesn't want to change. Crack failing slightly.
Something.
Ooh,
but he does trail him.
If you're getting box in fourth, bomb. This could be really good.
Oh, look at that bomb.
Chuck. Ooh, unlucky. Looks like Indy's managing to get himself up into the race slightly. Might see Emil calling to set him.
I would imagine Smash does have a dodge. We're going to see a really late shock potentially. Yeah, looking like a top 2.
Indy did dodge. Indy dodged off. So top 2-4 at least.
Yep. Oh, Smash is all the way back there. Yeah.
Top 2-4, right?
I mean, that was just a textbook race if you're Asia. Like, you just running out in the front, holding blue, holding shock. Like, you can't really ask for much more.
Yeah, I think one of the most important things about RBC is because of the nature of the castle section with the tight 90-degree turns that has so much double back opportunity. Getting yourself into top 2 there is so strong. It can be race deciding. Emil chaining mid-spot boxes quite aggressively, which if you know about his play style and you've watched many of his videos, you see that he's very comfortable in doing that. He trusts himself in those positions, manages to get the blue. Yoshi Chris staying safe, one shock, plus 15 start for Asia. I don't think that could have gone much better for them, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, that's just, you'll take that race every single time. That was just honestly textbook. So
yeah, we
could be
are
seeing
working
like
to see if we can get Emil's stream slightly more playable, so that we can show it
maybe
to
a
you
gold
guys.
mine pick here. You think? Oh, we see
Desert
a
Hills
TF
coming out. This is
TF and
yeah,
Gardens.
Gardens. I thought it was Desert Hills. These Japanese characters are really throwing me off. I wouldn't be
I know,
surprised. Desert Hills is an AV classic. Joris is like unbelievably strong backwards on Desert
do see
Hills. It's
Gardens.
actually crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if we see it at some point. Will be Gardens. An opportunity here for BNL to sort of reset after what is a bit of a punch in the throat first race. Sort of jumble everything back up. Really hard reset. We'll stick with Shura for now as we work on fixing Emil's stream. Shura opting to just drive.
Too. Okay, he does get triple nanas.
No cut takers in top 4.
Someone did go around.
Cut. I think he wasn't the 8th of the Nana out on crack. Unfortunately, he's not there, Shura.
Yeah, he is 100% ahead of him. If you don't know crack, he's known for his laggy interactions.
For sure, holding it down. Does look like Emil's POV is working for us, which is great. If we flick over to Emil here, get a little bit of a better view of what's going on. He's currently in 5th with a bomb.
The guy in 8th still is not using anything. I'm wondering if whoever has Bill.
Someone is off with Bill.
Oh, what?
Trolled by his own bagger. Yoshi Chris is 10.
Bagger.
Stars in 8th coming out.
Okay, yeah.
Emil pulling a golden. Asia in top 3 on either POV. A nice double back green while they're top 4. Blue coming out.
Oh, it's split.
Blue split, it looked like. So not ideal. That's probably a little bit of crack lag. But if we flick over to Yoshi Chris very quickly.
We're top 2.
Have the shock intense. So they're in a very comfortable position still. Gardens being a track of the reset nature. The shock is incredibly strong. And even when you're in front positions like this in top 2, it's still unbelievably strong. The blue split may be actually working out better in Asia's favour as Crack and Backcake can collect dodges. Shura chaining his Mega in 4th here. He's forced to, really.
Potentially could be getting called out.
Olifrey managing to get himself into 1st, taking cut. So 1-3 right now for BNL. Pack is still decently close. I might
looks like he's star dropping.
Soon. Pal coming out, Shura forced wide. Emil keeping reds on other POV, so Shura is redded. Well played by Emil. 2-3 at least. Can't see who these guys are. No shock as of yet. Triple green's out. Here comes the shock.
Doesn't look like any dodgers. They shocked smash into 8th. He does get a star.
Shocked into set. I don't. He's gonna not gain anything from that actually.
Yeah. Seems like they just couldn't pull dodges and they had to just call into last set in 8th. I mean, it's just kind of unlucky.
Assuming Olifrey kept 1st, that's 2-3-5-8 for Asia. 2-3-5-8-10. 2 shocks in 2 races for Yoshi Chris. Very well played. He's doing his job. Doing what he does best. But yeah. Maybe unlucky that Asia can't pull any dodges there while they're in the bottom spots. Yeah, 2-3-5-8-10.
Pretty neutral race.
Pretty neutral race, which I think BNL will take at this point. It's +1 to them. So technically, they got what they wanted from it. Considering Asia have shock, obviously any sort of neutral / slightly winning race on a track like Gardens is really effective. So sets them in good stead to begin working down that early deficit that they took. Stadium coming out from Asia. Pretty classic for this spot. Second is very strong on Stadium, and they'll be looking to take advantage of that. Also with the lag, maybe starting ahead of 1st slightly as well. But Casey coming out again, another neutral track here from BNL. I think they're looking to prevent Asia from picking tracks that
some really big swing races.
Yeah, like and a play like Backcake, a track where a player like Backcake will be incredibly comfortable at breaking away and driving faster, because I think it's fair to say he's the fastest player in the room by a considerable distance.
Easily.
But it will be KC, BNL pick. Again, there's sort of the sort of 2 up, 2 down sort of mentality on this track as well. Triple Greens
is a really good pull. Oh, but the shroom isn't there.
Nice.
I'm
if
not
you
sure.
flick over to our other POV really quickly, yeah, look, Shura has a shroom in first and BNL at top 3, so the opening has just gone really well. Backcake though, here he comes, goldening up. Be interesting to see from our top 2 POVs here of what the star drop situation is looking like for both baggers. Looks like Shura's trying to space a little bit, which implies that Joris might be able to drop something for second. There will be no stars.
No drops, no drops.
Our other POV, just an update. Emil chilling in 8th, cycling for the star, which he does get. Not a lot to say from either of our POVs. Bagger's still sitting, shockless. It's all about what sort of the race looks like after the big shortcuts here.
Star, he does get another one. No one doesn't seem like anyone's touching a box yet, as it's so even split.
Crack had triple shrooms, managing to get himself up into second, but Olifre back in first. He's been a pretty good frontal presence so far. Again, Olifre, a very experienced player. Sure, hitting a Nana, unfortunately. Only conceding to Ruben, so 1-4-5 right now for BNL. Pack still really, really close. No intel on whether anybody's in a star. It looks like Yoshi Chris is not there. Yoshi Chris has pulled the shock. Yoshi Chris POV a little bit further behind where we are. Shows in play. Olifre getting TC'd.
Olifre is TC'd.
Yeah, this is like a strong position for Asia. Emil managing to break that red. Sure, it might be able to get a side red off of him though, or he might just be ahead. To be fair, yeah, he is. Someone's triple shrooming. That's Ruben. So Ruben's up into first. 2-3 for Asia. Here's Indy. So 1-4-5. Power and 6 from Emil. Power comes out now. TC for BNL.
That's not good.
Reminder that Asia have the shock. It's going to be a late shock that could flip this race on its head. Emil has no dodge. Wondering what happens with Asia. Bottom 2 set.
Okay.
Shock comes out now.
Wondering if they're preventing a star drop?
It's a shock red attempt. It was a shock red attempt. Ruben's spinning on the line. Backcake gets himself into first. Crack spams a mega.
Mega,
so it's one... Oh, that was a bit of lag there. So at least 1-3 for Asia.
That's a pretty standard KC race. I mean...
Yeah, for sure. I think
back and forth, switching positions nonstop.
I felt like there was a lot of shrooms and goldens in quite high spots at quite a few points around that race.
Yeah. Not a lot of dodges being pulled.
Yeah, not a lot of dodges we've seen so far. I think that, again, I think the experience of someone like Backcake, again, being able to, look, top 2, 5, 6, so a really good race. Really nice patience from Backcake to be able to wait.
That's crazy lag.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even see it.
Yeah. I mean, he was driving sideways.
Yeah, I didn't even see Ruben either. I didn't even see Ruben come up either. But yeah, really nice patience there from Backcake to wait patiently with the shock red, managing to get his teammates into set. Wow, Ruben nearly beat Crack. That's insane.
Yeah, that was really close.
That's insane. And yeah, smashing Emil, managing to pick up the pieces in the mid spots there, making sure that BNL get bottom 2.
And yeah, despite 29-point lead after 3 races for Asia.
Yeah, they've started off really strong, started off really, really confidently, and we can see that in the way that we're playing. Another BNL track pick coming out. We'll see Sherbet land. Again, a track of the reset variety. We might see, again, one of the teams being slightly more patient with shock. You can hold shock on Sherbet for a very, very long time. Get a really strong race with the nature of the track.
Very interested to see who pulls shrooms here at the very beginning. Looks like... Okay, never mind.
For sure, starting in third here. Getting a box 4. Triple reds, very nice pull. 2-3-4 right now for BNL.
He'll get to hold
these.
I mean, he's just going to be
pulling those reds out. He's going to try and red Backcake. Red's Backcake hits the Nana. Emil breaks it, so Emil is gone in first in our other POV. On this POV, sorry. Shura is in about 5th right now. So 2-3-5 for BNL. Emil with a nice break. Bagging battle looks very close. Someone shrooming in 10th there.
Looks like no
we'll
one
find out
has
who that
now.
is shortly.
Yoshi Chris is 10.
These greens are going to get back to Way on Backcake, who's going to return fire. Shura looking to burn their streams. I imagine that they're playing for a power or blue, specifically blue,
Yoshi
especially
Chris
in 5th.
pulls Bill 9, so Joris will be 10.
I think if you're BNL, you're pretty happy right now. You're just looking for the blue shell, which Shura does pull here, which is gonna
be a really
close things up and put them in a
BNL.
really strong seat. Yeah, Emil doing some shenanigans, doesn't get anybody in it.
Yoshi Chris pulls
So
Bill 9
BNL find
again,
themselves
so
in.
Joris is in 10, could potentially have already, and could use 2, but you doubt it.
I don't think they're gonna need to.
BNL
This is BNL in top 2-4, top 3 again now. Nice play from Shura. Not a lot of resources here right now for Emil. Yeah, they're gonna need.
Someone's in a Mega in 4. Sure,
Smashing a Mega in 4.
POV.
Smash just needs to. Oh, bomb snipe on Shura on our other POV.
Where's bomb
Wow.
that first?
Emil pulling pow. This could be really strong. The pack is really, really close here.
Assume that BNL have shock, by the way.
Here comes the pow. Shura playing well, tapping for the box 6. Pulls blue.
Blue.
So his first place is safe. Emil has a star in 7th. I don't think we're going to see a shot come out.
No.
But
we do see
are gonna
one.
see a shot come out.
Emil getting first off a BNL shock?
Yeah. That was definitely a BNL shock. We've got on our stream overlay, we've got a little Yoshi Chris bottom POV, and he was shrunk. Nothing happened in the bagging department in terms of the possession of the shot getting flipped.
I don't even know what that call was.
Seems like BNL. A major miscom from BNL.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't afford that when you're down by this much after 3 races. Like, that's...
Wow.
They had top 2 in the bag if they just hold.
Wow. Yeah, I mean...
Little to say about that.
This is what I was saying before the race about how you can shock last set on Sherbet and completely flip a race on its head. And BNL shocked last set on Sherbet, and they flipped a race on its head. But unfortunately, it went in their favour because Emil dodged in 7th, no chain, and just zooms his way up to 1st.
Yeah, that's definitely something they want back. Although Asia only won the race by 1, but it could have been way better for BNL.
I'm not sure what they were trying to do with that.
I think they were trying to... I think someone called into set in, like, 7th. Had to have been.
Yeah, because Ruben got shock redded as well because of it. I think he would have been able to break it on last turn.
Now, I mean, that's a shock where you just need a mental reset, to be honest. Like, hopefully that doesn't get into the minds of BNL a little too much.
DKS
especially
coming up
some
now.
of their players first time, like being in
for
a
sure.
World Cup scenario. Don't want
DKS coming up now. An Asia track pick. Emil in 1st. See what he is able to do. Shura bagging on our other POV. Yoshi Chris getting wheelie bump, so Joris will have a decent little break in 10th. Might be able to sneak a box as both baggers skipped the last turn. Yeah, star in 7th for sure. He's going to hold on to that for a while. Ruben streaming into 1st. Shout out Jaggy. He is in snipe range. But we're not going to see it.
Ooh.
TF input coming out. Well played by Emil. Well dealt with. That's those years of Daisy experience, knowing exactly what the bump's going to look like. Really well played. Looks like he's managing to get ahead of Ruben. A slight mechanical fail. A nice lap 1 there from Emil. On the bag POV,
that lag.
Yoshi Chris has shock in 9th. So Asia have shock. So it's a 1 shock scenario. But Ruben, I assume drafting into 1st.
No, he lag compensated. It was crazy. He didn't get that bad of a zipper. He just caught right back up.
So BNL in top 2 right now. Emil getting random green. That sucks.
Shura does have a star in 4 on our other POV. Now in 3.
Star in 3rd. I mean,
BNL are top 2. And
Top 2
Asia do have
as
shock.
well. It sort of implies to me that Asia sort of have to cannon shock, but this probably leads to Shura
early
dodging.
in the cannon. Yep.
Going to start early into cannon. Yeah, I mean, they have to.
Yeah,
I mean, I think they have to. Yeah.
Emil got a TC. He has no item.
So Shura will be in first right now, but there are dodgers approaching from Asia.
I don't even think there's that many. There's just one.
I think 2 of them dodged. They're probably playing for a 2-3 sort of 2-3-4 kind of situation. Green back on double. Shura's failing it
Shura's
though.
off.
If we flick over to Emil's POV,
Oh, no.
it's now his attempt on the double. He makes it no problem. Shura
Can't really tell
respawning
who's in
just
one.
ahead of Emil. I think BNL. Ooh, and Ruben fails again, but Emil's back right on the line, but Casper beats Ruben. Not Casper, Backcake beats Ruben, sorry. Indy getting 8, so bottom 2 for BNL.
Couldn't tell who got first.
Is that like a 1-4-5-6 sort of
Could
situation? Costly mistake from Shura.
Maybe
That's 2
got
big
first?
mistakes we've seen from BNL in the matter of 2 races. Should have been a nailed on first for Shura there.
Yeah, Olifere did
Oh
get
no, so
one.
Olifere managed to get first. So 1-4 bottom 2, 2-3-5-6, 9. A nice winning race again for Asia. It was a good salvage. I think that
It was a great salvage,
when-
considering they were
yeah.
top 3 with a star and 3 against them.
I mean, they have to dodge Shura. It's a better race
Yeah.
because of Shura's fail. But yeah, Yoshi Chris putting it in 9th when it matters. Very clutch. It would have been a really
away,
bad race
too.
for them if he didn't get it.
Yeah.
So that clutch factor coming in. But yeah, Olifere holding it down in first again. He's looked very comfortable, very strong for BNL. By far the highest score on his team. He needs his teammates to help him out a little bit more. A couple of errors in the last 2 races that we've seen. Leaves him down 35, but still 7 races left. So plenty of time to make
Honestly,
a comeback.
Kind of impressive how BNL isn't down by more. It kind of feels like Asia's dominating, but you look up, it's only 35. Like, it could flip in one race.
Yeah, I think that BNL have made 2 costly mistakes, but they haven't been punished too hard for them. I think they could have been punished slightly worse. We see DDR here coming out, Shura getting a box 4. These triple greens could be really strong here on Smash.
Emil getting A3, gets trip shrooms. Not that good of a pull.
Smash hit out. Shura trying to ego crack, trying to get ahead of him. Smash is back. Okay.
His red at Olifere. Two reds in first is very good. Sure, failing
Shura.
over.
Getting pushed by Ruben as well. Emil on our other POV has triple shrooms in 4th here. It is.
He did bring those shrooms up.
Pow comes out. He dodges those. It was really nice, actually. Won't be able to take the full cut. Ruben taking Ultra. Even. Ruben has triple shrooms. Wow. Well played by Ruben. See Emil begin to chain in the mid spots for the blues, for the pows.
Joris is gone 10 for now.
Here's the blue for Emil. Probably needs to be a little bit of spacing done. It looks like it's really close in top 2. It can be a very awkward spot wall
already have.
DC pulled on our other POV for sure. If he can pass this to Emil, it's good for them. Blue will be able to play. Blue gets thrown. Very nice patience again from Asia, showing real composure. Mega in 5th for Emil. Someone's in a star. Olifere.
Oh, it is Shockless.
Shock doesn't come out. Yeah, Yoshi Chris is in 10th now.
Sure, Golding
box
another
10
POV.
as we speak. He pulls Bill. Joris will be 10th. Plenty of time for a second shock, for a late shock here. Actually, Joris failed, so Yoshi Chris is still in 10th. Emil here looking for a box 7. I think he just about snags one. TC. Shot comes out. BNL dodge.
It was a BNL
TC
shot.
instantly double dodge.
Olifere does get TC'd though.
Ruben, it depends what Ruben dodged with.
Oh, he
spammed
gets
Mega from Olifere. Shura in a star. Shura's going to get himself 6. So 6, 7. It depends what happens up the top.
Yeah, we did not see who got 1. maybe I'm not sure who it was actually.
I don't think Ruben would have got to first. He might have.
No,
It was.
Ruben was the Dodger. I think it might have been Smash that got one, or Batcake, one of the two.
I mean, despite arguably it not being deliberate, the TC pass.
Yeah, it is Batcake.
1-3-4. Wow.
1-3-4.
Despite the maybe the lack of intention from Emil, passing that TC to Olafray there as he dodged a Mega was unbelievably clutch. Really slowed him down from breaking into that top 3, and Asia get another really strong race.
Yeah, that TC play was really good. Because Olafray was supposed to do something after Shock was pulled by BNL, but still 1-3-4.
But yeah, I think that difference that we've seen between Asia and BNL at the moment is the composure of Asia. They waited a really long time with that blue shell to make sure that they used it in the most damaging spot. And up 46, it's Asia 206, BNL 160. Couple of technical issues on the scoreboard. We'll get that fixed as soon as we can. Here's the Desert Hills pick. Are we going to get it? Not today. Warriors Goldmine.
Interesting to see with 2 daisies in the room.
I think this is a
very, very interesting interaction.
It's been a Daisy squad staple for quite a long time, so I feel like Emil is very comfortable on Goldmine, especially starting in a bottom spot. He can get that box on the zipper.
No box.
Looks like Joris went for one. Yoshi Chris didn't. No box for sure right now. Going for this
box. Ramp box.
Single stream. I'm not sure how worth it that was.
Sure, that was worth it. Yeah.
Yoshi Chris goldening in 10th, barreling a golden. Very nice. That'll put Asia in 10th, hopefully. But it looks like on the Yoshi Chris POV that they're all back here. I think it's just Batcake that's holding it down up the front right now for Asia. So a strong start from BNL. Blue shell. This is
blue.
Yoshi Chris just pulled Bill on our other POV. Emil's working his way out. Wow.
Blue in second.
A really good lap one from BNL. It's the kind of stuff that they need. Emil going to try and infiltrate. Misses the chain. Does leave himself itemless, but obviously Shura is really
2 days is right next to
there
each
on
other.
Shura, yeah. Going to get
Shura loses blue. He's off. Now pullable.
Shura is off. Joris has found his way into 10th on the bag POV.
Nice bib.
Emil, very aggressive player, likes to chain his items. Might be able to get a land red on. Oh, Pow comes out. Slightly mistimed. Smashes back, greened. 2-3 right now for Asia. BNL in a Mega, Shura in a Star.
Still in 10. They could have. He's just sitting there. No, he just respawned.
Yeah, they were just in 2 dodges. They would have used if they had. But on our other POV, Shura is making his progress. Never mind. He hit a Nana. Deciding factor in the race here. Yoshi Chris in 10th. Looks like he's shrooming, so it should be shockless. Emil probably can't catch Ruben at this state. Ruben looking comfortable in first. Goes on the right.
Gets bombed by Shura.
Shura working his way up. Oh, Emil spinning on the line. Backcake sniped out. Well played by Olafray. 1-3 BNL.
Very good.
Crack dodging on the line. Who is getting 8th? Smash getting 8th. So that's a decent race there for
BNL.
For BNL.
Really good job by Ruben holding up one that entire race, even though Emil threw all he could at him. Losing blue there was very important. That's the gold mine interactions with Daisy with the road so thin. Sometimes you just can't avoid anything. So.
Yeah, for those who maybe are watching that are not familiar with the lag in Mario Kart Wii, Shura was just getting absolutely body slammed by the 2 Americans next to him, American region players, basically meaning he just couldn't move and got slammed off, losing the blue shell. But Olafray there, clever by Ruben, backing in the smoke, making those Nanas not very visible, and then a really nice green snipe from Olafray to get smashed out of there. Could have been even better for them if the Pow Red connected onto Emil, but it broke on one of said Nanas. But still, gets them a little bit of progress back at +7 race. I lied, a +9 race. once we correct the bag points. So with 5 left, our bag points are getting corrected. So we're actually looking at a 35 deficit for BNL. It's 231 to 196. But with 5 races left, that's more than doable.
Ollie Frey is holding on for dear life, man. This guy's trying.
Yeah, Olifrey, a very talented player, has played at the top of this game for many, many, many years now, and he's showing it. Going band for band with back cake and crack.
Another two go, 2 sit potentially, or no stop.
This track's all about shrooms lap 1.
Yep.
The rock hop shortcut, very, very, very powerful. Emil will be looking to stay in second here and try and see if he can cheese a shroom, pull a Susui. He doesn't pull a Susui, but he does pull a shroom in third.
Emil pulls a shroom. Shroom pulls triple shrooms 4.
This is... See, Emil, yeah, he's not
very nice
that.
rock.
Shura is on the top path. He's holding on to 1 shroom. So both of our POVs in top 2 right now. On our other POV, oh look, we can...
Yoshikris fails strat. He pulls Bill 9 as well, so Joris is 10.
And see on our split POV that Shura is holding the shroom in second with his bagger in 10th, and BNL needing a big race. They might gamble on the 2 shocks if Joris is able to pull it. Looks like Joris is off, unfortunately, with Bill. Yoshikris chaining in 9th. There's high possibility that he's able to pull it with Joris holding Bill for a considerable time. Shura taking the rock shortcut, making it over into first place. And Ruben making it as well, as we can see. So top 2 right now for BNL.
Looks like it is shockless. Both baggers respawning.
Emil has to be really careful here because he has shroom potential, but he also has TC3 potential, which could potentially be race ending.
He's just going to keep chaining. You kind of have to at this point.
It's whether Ruben does not have another shroom, but he is also cycling in second, and he can cycle freely with TC's not being able to be pulled in second. So he'll be hoping. Hitting a Nana.
Oh, very nice red by
nice.
Ruben.
He takes his box, though. This is last chance saloon. Emil opting to go round, play it safe. They don't need a massive race. Depends what's happening behind him. Someone else is
Maybe
off.
BNL has? Someone's in respawn.
See someone in respawn. Last gasp. Pow. He's getting top 2.
Yep, top 2 for BNL.
Looks like Crack getting 8. So top 2, 6, 7 for BNL. 3, 4, 5 for Asia. So nice salvage.
Yep.
Shura, despite a slightly shakier rock lap 1, having to burn 2 shrooms and go on top path, holding that shroom in second, proved very valuable for him, and Ruben being able to take the rock hop behind him. With it being shockless for that race, that was pretty much wraps at that point. Emil unable to pull a shroom in third. So yeah, BNL making some nice progress heading into this last GP.
It's doable.
Yeah, only down 28. Yeah, I think that Ruben had a really strong GP there, scoring 42 points. Actually, Shura as well, 33, 35. Indy doing the dirty work for the team, not picking up many as maybe points as they would like, but I'm sure being valuable. And going into this last GP, it is very, very close indeed. Here we go, Shura in first, BCWii. We haven't really spoken about the fact that obviously we've got Shura and Emil.
BCWii is going to be very entertaining from our POVs.
Either of these tracks is going to be entertaining. It's going to be BC3. Yeah, this is going to be.
Let's get it, bro.
This is going to be an interesting race. Both of our Daisy POVs as well, also in the front. So I wonder whether they might grief each other on Ultra. That could be a possibility, but we'll see how the first few turns play out. Instabat maybe left on triple shrooms, nice.
We'll see what he opts to do here.
He's trying to muscle in. He was vulnerable, but now he's not.
Imagine someone else is going to go Ultra at this point.
This is probably a free cut. Yeah, this is a really strong position for Emil. Sure, it fails it on our other POV. So Emil wins the lap 1 battle. He is chilling comfortably. Triple shrooms for sure as well. Not a lot happening right now. This is sort of the stage of the race where there's the recovery. No hot dodge for Emil.
No hop dodge.
2 shrooms.
That was the worst possible scenario, or one of them if you're Emil.
This is sort of the recovery stage of the race. A nice ground start, but Emil is going to leave. This implies to me that Joris has gone intent. Joris is off. So shockless for now. We imagine, with this fib, we might see Emil. No, he's just going to opt to block.
Okay.
Again, Asia in a comfortable position. They don't need to be too aggressive. Blue comes out. Shura chaining bombs. We'll hop on the Ultra. Makes Ultra with another bomb. Actually puts him in a really good position to make a play here. Bomb comes up. Smash.
Emil pulls a TC. Good items from our POVs here.
Nice greed attempt. Shura getting triple shrooms in 4th, so we do have a good item.
Actually, and he manages
to shroom away. Yeah. So BNL in 2-3 right now. If we flick over to Shura's POV, he burns all of his shrooms.
Assume BNL is shock. Joris is just sitting there.
I imagine we'll see a play around Shura taking Ultra. TC
another TC for Emil.
His race is over. Oh, he pulls a star. So if shock comes...
He could be calling after he makes.
Oh, Emil has blue. If they shock here, this is bad.
Oh, he got the blue off.
He got the blue off. Crack is hot on his case.
Oh, he didn't try to slow either.
Crack misses the snipe, but he will be first. He snipes himself!
Crack!
BNL in top 2. I see another BNL tag back there. Ruben's in, like, 5th? Is this going to be bottom 3 for Asia? Backcake's off.
What is happening?
Whatever is going on.
Through the pack.
He almost billed Ruben on the line. He didn't. Ruben ended up getting 6th. But that is a strong race for BNL. And my boy Crack, man. it's gonna be a gift sometime soon, brother.
Hey, let some time go by first.
I don't know.
Oh no.
I'm sure Hara and Slick will be letting him know. Top 2, 4, 6 for BNL.
I mean, if Asia loses, comeback is on. Moment. It's on, dude.
Asia only up 11 now. Yeah, I mean, it was looking so bad. It was looking so bad for BNL when that blue came out. Luckily, they did manage to TS Emil and dodge him.
Emil barely got that blue off too after his star ran out.
But
also surprised Shura didn't slow down.
Yeah, maybe a comment about where it was coming from, but maybe Shura knows something that we don't because he just knew that Crack was going to snipe himself. Yeah, maybe a slightly panicky play from Asia. They've lost the last few races. It's getting very close to only 11 points. Plenty of Mario Kart left.
Let me see a BCWii pick from BNL. Delfino, though. You still got the draft. So it's not that bad.
Yeah, we have seen sort of every 2 up, 2 down track in this war. I do hope we get to see BCWii at some point.
I want to.
In these last 3 races. But yeah, a good track pick for Asia. Be interesting to see how the bagger plays it. I'll keep an eye on that as Olifere, BNL holding down top 2
going. Yep.
Nice Nana, but doesn't connect. It's going to be sitting from the baggers until 30 seconds unless a bill's in play. So we might see an early shot get pulled.
No runner is bill for now.
Yeah, it's going to be who can touch the box at 30 on their screen and get lucky. We'll see who it's going to be. Yoshi Chris committing very early, gets a star. Starring Joris not really doing anything. Emil's TC'd in 8th on our other POV, and BNL have held on top 2, so...
I think Joris has it, he's just sitting there.
Yeah, Joris has. Joris pulled at 30. So yeah, an only 1 shock situation, but this is fine with BNL in top 2 for now.
Top 3. Top 3. There's a blue.
The blue does come out, and the pack is really close, and a lot's probably going to change around the double cut area. But again, a lot of the tracks that we've seen in this war, the shock, being incredibly overpowered in this situation due to how effective shocking around cut can be. Back cake getting hit out, Emil goldening up. He's going to get himself into second, but Ruben's managed to get himself up into first. Haven't seen Ruben for a while. It's good to see him. So 1-3 right now for
Mills
BNL.
item,
Shura's just going to red it. Oh,
he gets green!
Back green.
Okay,
That's
so now this is
more than unfortunate. 2-3-4
Asia?
for Asia. They won't be playing too risky. Let's see what Shura pulls. Single stream in fifth. There's a blue coming out. Ruben just got blue. Is delay cancelled? Shock first set. Crack drop to star. So their 2 dodgers are in ground stars. Crack managed to pick it up. Let's flick over to Emil's screen. See what happens here.
See how many doublers we have.
Someone's on double. Backcake with a TC. I'm assuming it's a BNL player taking Olifray and Indy. Back green comes out. Pow comes out. Shura goldening from 7th.
This is... BNL are going to have a good race here.
This is like a really good race. Who's that in 8th? Asia.
Crack, yep.
Crack after dropping his start to the first set shot.
BNL. This is... They're coming back, dude.
That's like what? Probably like 1-3-5-6 at least?
Something like that, yeah. We're going to have a... really close to a tie so far.
Yeah, as you mentioned it earlier, sort of after the 2 mistakes that they made on Sherbet and the race after, which is slipping my mind. Top 2-4.
Top 2-4. Wow.
A really effective shock usage. It shows just how good the shock is.
What is going on with Asia? Olifray is balling, bro. That was
as you
Navy
said,
reference at its finest.
After the couple of mistakes that they made, the ability to mental reset and sort of say, well, look, we're down nearly 50 now. We've got nothing to lose. We just need to go for it, and they've gone for it. And Joris has been putting in the work in these last few, proving really effective to his team. And now, hopefully, we will see the BCWii race that I think we all want to see with the 2 Daisy battle here.
We need it. GC and Mario.
Not forgetting, of course, that
Asia.
Not forgetting, of course, that Backcake is a current or former world. I don't know who has the record at the moment, but
is it
you know,
current? It was very recently. He set the record.
Pretty sure he has it. So we will see BCWii. There's 3 races in particular here. 2 on the Asia side, 1 on the BNL side that are incredibly confident on this track. Emil also proven his worth on the left side glitch, so maybe we might see an attempt if he's put in a situation where he needs to go for something like that. Both of our Daisy POV starting in the bottom here with kicking it off with Shura, just looking to play to live, try and acquire a box where he can. Not able to on this occasion. Emil gets a golden, which is going to be really strong here.
Surprised he's not goldening right now.
Oh, Shura gave him the... Oh no, it didn't go to him. It did go to him. It did go to him.
He might
Shura holds a triple shrooms.
Let's see if anyone blocks. Backkick might go for it as well.
He might grief here. Shura's behind him. He hits a bagger.
They both made. Oh no, Emil fails. Shura made with blue in his pocket.
Top 3, blue in 3rd. Crack made glitch, by the looks of things. W Crack. But BNL top 3. I think YC is gone in 10th right now. We might see a really early shot come out if he does pull it here. He does not. He is off. Going to give a chance for Joris to get back into the bag battle here. Top 2-4, Shura obviously playing very safe. Holding on to the most precious item for them right now at this moment in the race. Crack, again, finds himself sort of in a position where he's either... he has to stay alive. I don't even know if he can really force glitch. If he fails it, the race is over. He's going to look to grief Shura.
Oh, beautiful. Wow.
Unbelievably confident play there. Here we go with Emil's attempt. Emil does make it with the golden in the pocket. Going to get him slightly closer to this sort of top 4 pack. But Shura sitting pretty, blue in first, let me remind you.
Yep, this is peak Daisy gameplay right here.
So again,
I think
it's still Yoshi Chris's intent. He might just have it and just be chilling there.
He is going forward, so yeah, Yoshi Chris does have.
Yeah, Joris is just chaining in 9th on that ramp, but Yoshi Chris has the shot. Emil may be looking to pull a Mega here. I don't know what Crack has. He's not using anything. Shock comes out.
Shock comes there.
Crack dodged a
Emil's
Mega, so
gonna
Crack did have a
regrow
Mega.
time.
He
might.
should. He shocked in 5th. Yeah, here we go. Glitch will be open. On our other POV, sure is fit by Crack. Emil makes the glitch. Top 2 for Asia.
Wow. What a swing.
3-4 for BNL. Mega here for Shura. A little bit too late. If we get a rear view from Shura, we'll be able to see the other spots in the race.
That was...
Ruben taking up 5th? I mean, that is excellent game knowledge from Emil there. This is the years of experience. He knows the grow times. He knows where he needs to shock to the point where Shura won't be able to block glitch and he'll resize to be able to take it. And he proved his ability there. Both of them did, to be fair, of how confident they are on their characters and at that shortcut. And yeah, really effective shot from Asia. Crack just wins. Hit a really nice backfib on Shura. So I mean, 3, 4, 5, 8. So it's not.
One thing to point out with that shock too is they also shocked so early that they couldn't block it as well.
Yeah.
So on top of that, not being able to block, knowing the regrow time to make it, and your dodger hits the top spot, like that was beautiful.
And as of that race,
definitely lived up to the expectations.
100%. Going into the last race, I believe the bag points are correct. We have Asia at 336, BNL at 335. So there is a 1-point lead to Asia going into the last race. It pretty much all comes down to this: which team makes the right play, makes the right plays in this final race to decide who
Desert
wins.
Hills.
The AV Classic, the Joris Classic. We see Moonview coming out.
Desert Hills and Moonview.
Two very contradicting tracks. But yeah, as I mentioned, Joris is extremely strong backwards on Desert Hills, and I think that's what they're looking to rely on. It will be Moonview Highway though. Asia's track pick, another track that Emil, obviously being in first or being in top 2, sorry, is very comfortable on.
Pay very close attention to see if
he is in
someone
first,
drafts or gets rooms at the beginning. Very, let's do this. 1-point lead.
BNL are 3-4-5, so there is a lot of draft potential, as you mentioned. Sure, not going to get it instantly. Looks like Olafred managed to do something. Very laggy interaction. Emil holding down first at the moment.
Smashes trip res.
Streaming up top 2. Here comes Indy. Looks like Emil, yeah, sort of.
Might be able to snipe him out here.
I don't think they really need to at this current
That kick
stage.
is the guy you want in first right now if you're Asia.
I mean, this is, yeah. I mean, but remember, 2-3-4 will win them the war. So if they can get rid of Emil, which it looks like they're going to.
And it looks like Joris is in 10.
Mega in 6 for sure. He's just in it.
Good shock here. Let's see. No, look, maybe shockless.
Mega's Emil. Mega's Emil on the other POV. So 2-3-4.
Oh,
and another Mega in 4th. Looks like, sorry, I lied. It's 2-4. Smashes. Yoshi Chris has the shock in 9. Oh, no way. Now, Yoshi Chris is sitting in quite a vulnerable position, and I wonder whether Shura is going to try and do something about that.
Not 2-4. And a Mega comes out.
He does Mega. He doesn't notice. Just trying to take Crack out of the race. Emil has a star in 8th.
They're definitely calling him out here, right? Let's see.
I imagine so. They just want to see what Ruben does. Blue's coming out.
Looks like they're going to call here.
Pretty much has to be. Another blue. The whole room is spinning. Shura's in second. Smashes
in 1. Let's see. And Emil is holding blue.
Crack is
nice fib by Smash.
Oh. I think it's over.
Ruben's and Bill, they can't call anything. Looks like top 2 for Asia. They win.
Oh, top 2 for Asia are going to take the win. Yoshi Chris clutch factor. Pulling the shock in 9th. Benefited his team immensely. That was like 2 blues in like 10 seconds getting pulled. Like the whole room was spinning on Spiral and not on Spiral on the U-turn. and then Emil holding the other blue, Smash getting into first.
Wow.
Again, Asia showing their patience and composure. I don't think Shura is particularly happy about that one.
Yeah, sure. Stream is
Stream
off.
offline on our other screen, but a top 2-4-7 gives Asia
Ollie
the
Frey.
win in this
Ollie
match.
Frey did all he could, man. 110 MVPing the room. It just wasn't enough.
Yeah, a great individual performance from Olifre specifically. Great stuff as well from Crack, despite BC3. I think he'll be quite relieved that it doesn't matter, and it means I'm going to GIF it even quicker.
Smash also had the winning play, being Shura on the last turn. I mean, that could have been very neutral race, considering Ruben was in Bill as well.
Yeah, 100%.
But because of that
It
bid,
was
they were just able to hold chalk. And
again, it was
wow.
experience and composure to correctly back the fib. Just a sort of win-assuring play there. So I think a really complete performance from Asia. I think BNL may look back on their two big mistakes during the war with not very fond memories. Yeah,
you got to go back to Sherbetland. I mean that was kind of a rusty call, not having enough chemistry with each other, I would think, because you don't really see shocks like that out of high div teams to just letting a Dodger get free. But it was a great match overall.
Yeah, 100%. And the benefit is that they nearly completed what would have been a really brilliant comeback. And I imagine that they'll look to take some of that momentum into their future matches. But in the first World Cup match between Asia and BNL, Asia take the win as we predicted.
Yeah. There we go.
That is pretty much that. Since it's group stages, we're not doing team interviews or anything like that. We will have another cast for you later. I believe it will be me. I'll be joined by Vinny at 10 p.m. We will be casting. Which match are we even casting?
I don't even know. US South.
Yes, that's what we're doing. We're doing US North and Australia tonight. Seeing hopefully the appearance of Frozen in the USN lineup.
Brody's well, maybe?
Hopefully so. Should be a pretty stacked match to bring you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it from us. Thank you to Astro for stream hosting for us as always. And thank you for joining me, Neemsy. It's been a pleasure.
Awesome job.
And I will see you guys later tonight.